What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Weekday Wagers, the live halftime episode. And I have Mark here with me. What up, Mark?
DG, how we doing?
Man, I am doing good. 31-7 now, Rams over the Bucks. But
ugly.
I just want to take a second. We need to go back because there's a lot of fans talking a lot of ish already. And it was 21-0. This team was flying high, as they say, and they end up losing 24-21. Mark, the Eagles go down to the Cowboys. Made my night.
Look, that was I was guilty as charged. I was like the rest of the public on this one. I was like, oh damn, the Cowboys are getting their asses kicked. This is going to be an ugly show tonight. Surprisingly, they turned that thing around, and I think that's got to be one of the most surprising games of this week. The fact that not that the Cowboys won, but the way that they had to win against Philadelphia. There was a couple of games that caught my attention.
Yeah, there was a lot. It was a lot of good football just overall today, but we don't want to spend too much time. But as for Nate here, how about them Cowboys for sure? But let's go ahead and send us through this game. As we want to make sure this is going to be more of a quick episode. Rob's not here, but I see everybody else. Nate, Preston, Boom Boom there. Scotty, looks like Kim's there. Nate G. Everybody is tuning in as normal. But if you watch us on a normal basis, we're live just on a Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, except for this upcoming week. We'll be live Monday. But after that, we're taking the rest of the week off. So Monday, you'll catch us tomorrow. But after that, we're going to take the rest of the Thanksgiving week off. So just want to make sure I put that out there early. So if anybody's tuning in, isn't a regular, we're going to take off the rest of the week. We'll have some shorts up. We'll have some content up through our personal Twitter accounts. But we want to make sure that we let everybody know that ahead of time. But let's go ahead and get this game because right when halftime starts, because we have a lot of things going on, we're going to take off the show. So this is going to be more of a quicker show. But 31-7 right now, the Rams over the Bucks. This scares me, and I don't know how you feel about betting this on any side of it. How would you, I guess, look at this? Because now just looking at the lines, I don't know if we have any. Okay, finally I found some game lines here. 20 plus 27.5 or minus 27.5 is the spread. The total is 60.5 one way or the other. Any thoughts on that at all?
Look, I think if anything, you've got to play the plus 27.5. if we saw nothing else today, right? I mean, nothing else. Seattle, who's up by 20, and they can't close this thing out. They end up winning by 6. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I think that this is going to lend itself. Now, the thing that scares me about that, and I will say this, is Baker Mayfield looked like he might have injured himself.
Right.
At the end of the first half with that long pass. That's the only thing. I would wait to play any side on this for that plus 27.5 until we knew for sure he was playing the second half.
Well, that's how I feel about everything because you're talking about if Baker Mayfield doesn't play, which he's at 41 yards, 9 of 19. You look at the rushing, they're not going to get much going on. They have 4 guys that have rushing yards. On this, the leading pass catcher for the Bucks is Tez Johnson with 18 and a tutter there. Chris Godwin's got 9, Shepard 7, Tucker 4, Otten 2. Ibuka doesn't have any yards. He has 2 receptions and no yards.
Ugly box score.
Yes, and if you look at the Rams side, it's just flying off. Right, you have Stafford 210. Corum's got rushing. Kyron's got 3 yards rushing. Puka's got 80 yards receiving. Adams 52. Parkinson, Humpfield, whoever that is at this point. All right, so let's just move on and look at the actual lines and see if there's anything we can target in the player prop central because I don't see how in the world you bet this, and that's not saying that you can't. I'm being very honest. Like, I don't know which way you can go because let's say they score 2 touchdowns out of the gate and Baker Mayfield's hurt. Throw everything out the window. Like
Right.
there's no way you can bet this and feel confident in anything at this moment. But if you look at the receiving yards, is there anybody that you would want to target just at all? Because Puka's got 100 and a half, and so he need 21 more yards in the second half. Very gettable, right?
What is Kyron Williams? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say he'd have to have his receiving yards early.
And I guess if there's anything that I would look at from a place, look, if Mayfield doesn't come out, I think that the only thing that you can do really is target Rams rushing, because they don't need to. They don't need to throw the
33 and a
ball.
half. Like Kyron Williams has 3 yards rushing. He would need
Right.
33 and a half. So he needs 31 yards rushing in the second half. I'm not saying he can't get that.
Right.
I just don't know how they would lean into him instead of just going ahead and going all in on Blake Corum. So that might answer 46 and a half for Blake Corum. He's at 21. They're going to rush Blake Corum no matter what. Like game script, no matter what. I think Blake Corum gets rushing attempts.
And that's exactly what I was saying. Is that I think the angle on this, the way to attack this game, regardless of what happens on Tampa Bay, because that's the big question mark right now, is you target the LA Rams rushing, because the goal now is to chew up the clock.
Exactly.
Period. End of story. That's it.
Yep. So I would say that's kind of what we're looking at. Scott Weiss says, last touchdown is Blake Corum. Listen, I don't know what we're doing here playing last touchdown. I don't know what the other guy hit. I didn't pay attention to Keaton Mitchell. Anytime touchdown for Blake Corum is plus 390, people. Plus 390. That's not a bad look at all.
That's not a bad look at all.
All right, let's go last. Is there a last anywhere? I don't see last touchdown at DraftKings. I don't know if anybody else has it anywhere else, but you have either player to catch to score a touchdown. You can look at those. There's so many things you can look at. I think that Blake Corum plus 390 is. I think that should be a sprinkle play there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
All right, so let's look at that then. Let's go all in on Blake Corum.
Okay, I'm with you, because I honestly think, especially with Kyron Williams, look, I think if the Rams are going to chew up the clock and they're going to preserve Kyron Williams, they're going to preserve Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Corum's the guy that's going to get the workload.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
I'm all in. Let's take his rushing yards, and I know what's
plus 400 is a touchdown on MGM, just for anytime touchdown for him. For Corum.
Okay.
So everything just locked. Okay, everything's 46 and a half now. Is a rushing number for him, for Blake Corum. So this might be the only way to dissect this, because it's a nasty, ugly game. So 46 and a half is the number at minus 118 is the best number I see right now. I don't know if you can see FanDuel's numbers, but DraftKings and MGM, it looks like.
I'll tell you what. You know what? At DraftKings, Blake Corum, you can get 50 plus yards for plus 105. I will make that an official one, because I will bet that right now. I think he's at 21 now. We need him to get 30 yards, please.
Yep, that's DraftKings. Yeah, DraftKings at plus 105 as well.
Yep.
All right, so rushing 47 and a half minus 114 over there at FanDuel. All right, so that might be the play we have. I want to go look and see what we have on the touchdown scores for Blake Corum real quick. Plus 360. So all right, so we're gonna play plus 400 for Blake Corum for a rushing touchdown. We're gonna go 56. I kind of like whichever way you want to go. If you want to play the 46 and a half yards rushing, or the 50 yards rushing at plus 105.
Give me the 50. I want that plus money.
Okay.
And if he does 46, he's getting a 50.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be the plays we have. Anything else you look at? Kegan KC is saying that he's got a minus 110 live ticket. Rams plus 1.5 and over 55.5. I like it. What are we at? 31 to
We're at 38.
Okay. Okay. So 31-7 right now. That's what I thought. That scares me.
Yeah.
I know you. I know. I know you feel great about
Look,
that because you're so close.
but Mayfield needs to come out in the second. So there's a lot of ifs.
It's
There's
all
a
about
lot of moving
Mayfield.
parts. Yeah, a lot of moving parts on this. He needs to come out pissed off and put this Tampa Bay, because they've done it before, right? I mean,
Right.
these guys have put up a ton of points in the second half.
Yep.
It's going to be a real interesting first series.
Okay.
For
He's
Tampa Bay.
saying 45.5 is his number. The over of 45.5. I like that much better.
Oh God, that's.
Yeah. I think you'll see 2 touchdowns in this, and I feel good about that. But yes, it does worry me for sure if it was 55.5, but 45.5, I feel good. All right, I haven't received or seen an update yet on Baker Mayfield just yet, but real quick, thank you all for hanging out with us as always. We're live on Sunday nights at halftime. Robbie is normally here. He's sitting somewhere on a beach somewhere. That's all I got. But we are also live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here. Weekday Wagers. We have some soccer content, with Chuck blew up again because Chuck is a time traveler. He's the best. He's the GOAT. For sure.
Unreal.
It is.
I laugh every time. I'm just like, what the hell? What are we doing?
Yep. And then we put out our overdrive, which I haven't even looked at to see if anybody won yet. So I apologize. We'll announce that in the morning of how the NFL overdrive went. I'll double check it, but I didn't look.
I won.
Be very honest.
I won.
But it has been a good day. I think that the NFL has been off the chain so far. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I know outside of the Dallas game, because that was huge.
Yeah.
Any other game today that jumped out at you was like, wow, did not see that one happening.
Not necessarily. I didn't see happening. I didn't see happening the Shador Sanders and Cleveland actually showing up in the first half. They look like normal in the second half, and I think that's what happens. But I think him showing up and looking like a decent quarterback was a little surprising. But honestly, that Las Vegas team isn't very good. And so we'll see next week. It goes against the 49ers. And so I'm curious, even though they haven't been tough, I'm curious how he looks there against them.
I guess I was really shocked by the Vikings.
Okay. Not showing up.
Right. I mean, and it's like, I think I'm all done with the Vikings this year. I keep secretly expecting them to show up and to flex and to kind of play the game that I think that they should be able to. They just haven't done that all season long. And I was surprised by the Chiefs, the way the Chiefs came back. I think that they were getting manhandled for 3.5 quarters in that one to finally come back and get the win there. Yeah. So
that Chiefs game was good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still leery of them as far as they're not going to go very far in the playoffs.
I think they can. I think they can also get bounced early. I think they're the ultimate. They can easily win it, and they're very scary because of that. They can easily get bounced just because they have so many holes. But anytime you have the threats on offense with Mahomes, then you can easily be a championship winning team. But as we're seeing here with Rob, is Baker's doubtful to return. So that's why I would say, let's put a bow on this thing, wrap this thing up, and let's peace out. Because
hammer Corum now.
Yeah. So that'll be our 2 plays, and we'll get out of here. We're not going to spend any more time. But Blake Corum, 50+ rushing yards, plus 105. We're going to play his rushing, just any touchdown at plus 400. Those are going to be our only 2 plays today. There's no reason to play anything else. This game is out of whack. People are getting hurt left and right. It's a 31-7 at half. I hope for you, Keg and Casey.
I hope to get 10 more points.
I hope they score more points. If not, I'm going to be sad.
In all fairness, we do have a play that would constitute scoring some more points.
100%.
Right? So
100%.
We got that going.
Yeah. And if you had Gibbs today on your fantasy team, as some did in our league. He got 92 points,
Dude,
which is the dumbest scoring system in the world that Mark came up with. It's
it's
still
not
fun.
it's not anything I came up with. That was what they presented. It's just because he had 264 scrimmage yards today.
Crazy.
And it's insane.
Crazy. He's a beast. But that's all we got. Thank you all for hanging out with us. It has been it's been a fun day in the NFL for sure. This game kind of a stinker right now with people getting injured and 31-7 lead at half. But the Rams look good, really, really good.
At least we got points in this one.
Yeah, we do have some points. Better than the stinkers the other way. But thank you all for hanging out with us. I'm glad you beat Joe or gonna beat Joe, Mark. That makes me happy.
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. Joe, it's over, buddy. Just like Baker in this game. It's over. We'll see everybody tomorrow at 2 p.m. Do not be late. Do not miss it. But thank you all for hanging out with us. See you then.